What's going on, my dudes? I'm Artie Ops, and today I have what I think is a pretty cool one for you. I was grocery shopping at my local Walmart this past weekend when I remembered that I still haven't gotten my hands on a microSD Express card, so I went snooping around the electronics section. My local store has just began the process of revamping their Switch section, try saying that 5 times fast, in preparation for launch of the next device, and laying right out in the open were these. There's some product information sheets that are showing more than 30 of the Switch 2 accessories that will be available on shelves in Walmart beginning on launch day, June 5th. I'll post a photo of these in the description down below, but I wanted to make this video to talk about what's going on here. Really quickly before we get into this, I wanted to drop a reminder that I am giving away a free copy of Mario Kart World after the Switch 2 launches. I'll be talking more about it in the description and at the end of the video, but I'm brand new to this YouTube thing, so your competition right now is very thin. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel to make sure you have a chance to win. Anyways, back on track. So every item on here does have an associated QR code linking to a product page with pictures. Obviously, a lot of these are going to either be first-party options or other products that we have already seen. But I'll be honest, there's also a good bit of things in here that I haven't seen mentioned yet, like some special headphones and some pretty cool controllers. By the end of this video, you'll have a pretty good idea of every item on the paperwork that I found. So yeah, there's a lot in here and I want to get right into this. I'll make sure to get each item individually timestamped, and there's really no order to this in terms of categories or product or anything like that. I'm just going to go down the list of what's on the papers. With all that being said, let's get into this. Starting off, we have this microSD Express 256GB card. This is coming in at about $36. Now, fair warning, all of the prices I go over are going to be in USD. This is going to be a solid budget storage option, and with the price of these Express cards, this is a pretty good deal, especially for the more casual gamers who don't need as much space. Next, we've got another 256GB card here from Samsung coming in at $59. I can't tell from the picture, but I'm going to assume that this one has faster speeds than the ON ones, otherwise you're paying a premium for the mustache. Next up is another ON microSD Express, but 512GB this time for $65, so it's another great price, and I like the blue. This budget Walmart brand of tech stuff ON really came out of nowhere, and they're putting in the work. I remember at first I saw a couple TVs from them, but now there's pretty much an ON option for just about anything you can think of. If you're trying to flex your eShop game, this next one's going to be for you. Another 512GB microSD Express card from SanDisk this time. Fair warning, I don't see the word Express on the card itself, but for $78, you know it better be. Moving along, we have the ON Nintendo Switch USB-C wall charger. This is going to be a full charging kit for the Switch 2, which has a brick, a cable, and it costs about 20 bones, which is a bit cheaper than our next item, the official Nintendo Switch 2 AC adapter here. This one's going to cost about $35 and is obviously what's coming in the box with your Switch. Alright, so next we have these wired earbuds for the Nintendo Switch 2 made by the company PowerA. I'm digging the color scheme here. I really like the black and red, and they have mic support too. A set of these will run you about $25. Now, when Switch 2 accessories first started popping up, the first thing that I ordered was a screen protector. I highly recommend these on any device with a screen, doesn't matter how careful you are. Especially if you're like me and you have kids, they get their fingers on everything. This set will run about $12 and comes with an easy application tray, so you don't have to worry about air bubbles or anything like that. Similarly, we have a premium screen protector from Hori coming in at $16.84, as you can see right here. Next up, we're moving into some of the case options that we have here. There's a nice basic carrying case from ON. It's soft, slim, and slides right into a backpack. No frills, no problem, real simple. Now here's the beefier sibling, the ON Nintendo Switch 2 hard case, which offers just a little bit more protection, but still about the same size, will fit into a backpack or whatever you need it to do. Now next is this dark heather gray slim case for the Nintendo Switch 2 by PowerA. It's sleek, it's modern, and kind of makes your Switch look like it works at a tech startup, but you know what, I'm digging the color scheme here. Next, we have the official Nintendo Switch 2 carrying case and screen protector. This will run you about $40, but we've all seen this one, we know what it looks like, so we'll just move right on. Now, items 14 through 16 I think are really cool, but I can't actually show them to you because unfortunately, the QR code directs you to a broken page. Just from the descriptions here though, they sound like they'll be pretty cool. I wish I had a picture of these because we're looking at a system case, a deluxe case, and some themed cases like a Nintendo Switch 2 Mario Kart case. If this is anything like the previous iterations of these cases, I think the designs are going to be pretty damn cool, and I would love to get my eyes on some soon. Moving on to some more fun stuff, we've got a few headsets now that are designed specifically for the Nintendo Switch 2. We're starting here with this wired option from On, and it's less than $30. It's sporting those classic blue and red accent colors to show off that your body is indeed ready for the Nintendo Switch 2. Up next, we have the Airlight from Turtle Beach, which is another budget option coming in also under $30. And for the real gamers out there, here's another more premium Turtle Beach headset at $40. This is going to come in real handy when that next Call of Duty gets announced for the Nintendo Switch 2. Up next is something that most of us have probably already seen, and it's the Piranha Plant camera by Hori. This thing looks like such an awesome piece, and I would love to have it on my TV stand, but I really don't know if I could shell out the $60 with the specs that it has. This looks awesome to me, man, but for $60, that price tag, I feel like the 480 pixel resolution, I think it's just way too low when you have the official Nintendo Switch 2 camera. This is from Nintendo and is about the same price tag, but it's 1080p. I know its use cases are going to be pretty niche. I don't know how much I'm actually going to use the game chat, but we're a big Mario Party family here, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. Now for number 2 and number 23, we have the Joy-Cons. It is a single left blue Joy-Con or a single right red Joy-Con. These replacements are coming in at $54 a piece. I am looking forward to getting these in my big grubby ass paws because, they look like they're going to be much bigger than the old ones. I haven't gotten the chance to hold them yet, but I'm really looking forward to it. Now, I've always used the standard controllers that come with consoles. My Xbox, I just have the normal gamepads. My PlayStation, I just have the normal PS5 controller. I've never owned any pro controllers or anything like that, to be honest with you. I have heard so many good things about Nintendo's, though, that I have one of these bad boys pre-ordered because I'm really looking forward to feeling it out. This is coming in at $84 here at Walmart. Now, once again, we're looking at those Joy-Cons too. These are the exact same things that you saw up above, same color and everything, but this time they're bundled, and you're saving a few bucks here, bundled for $94. And for an additional $14 on top of that, you could get a set of 2 Joy-Con 2 straps. I'm going to be honest, I don't think I would ever use these, but I guess it might prove useful with the mouse mode. We'll see. Now, this is just like the Joy-Con grip that will come with the console, except it's going to be able to charge your Joy-Cons too. This is going to cost you $40, and it also has those mappable back buttons on the back, similar to the Pro controller. Now, for numbers 28 and 29, we're seeing 2 more controllers made for the Nintendo Switch, and these are from On. These are $20 a piece. They come in black or red, and they also have those back buttons we saw on the charging grip and the Pro controller. This is a great budget option for those who don't mind wired connections. Now you'll see in the next few options, PowerA is also getting in on the controller game. First up is going to be the sleek, standard, black wired controller for the Nintendo Switch 2, coming in at around $40. Now we're getting into some more of the fun theme controllers that I think are pretty cool. This one I think is pretty nostalgic. As you can see, you got Mario running along it. This is going to run you about $40 as well, and as you can see, it also has that new C button for game chat. This one here is my wife's favorite and will also run you $40. All of these PowerA controllers have Hall effect joysticks, by the way, and you're able to remap any of these buttons with the Switch 2 configurations. These have 4 additional buttons on the back of the controller. Getting towards the back end of these now, we see Hori getting in on the action for $40 too with their own black Switch 2 controller. It's got 4 buttons on the back, which seems to be the standard here. And then finally, for $50, we have one more PowerA Advantage wired controller for Nintendo Switch 2 with Lumectra. This is a nice, clean, white-looking controller. Then we also have these classic racing wheels that will fit the Joy-Cons too, and they're going to cost you about 25 big ones. I really can't see myself using them, but I do have a set pre-ordered because I think my kids are going to get a kick out of them. They're still pretty young, and they're at that age where they're going to be able to start learning Mario Kart. I can't wait to teach them a lesson the hard way and crush their souls. And finally, the last product we have here, it's kind of the same idea as the last one, but it's about $15 cheaper at the cost of not having the box say Nintendo, I guess. So this might be the way to go. Well, I guess that about wraps it up, my dudes. We just talked about over 30 confirmed Nintendo Switch 2 accessories. These are going to be on the shelf on launch day in Walmart. Let me know in the comments what you think about these, which ones, if any, you plan on picking up, and where do you do your shopping for your gaming accessories typically. If you enjoyed this, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and thumbs up on the video so I know you're enjoying it. I have just set my first ever subscriber goal, and it's a doozy since I'm not even 5% of the way there yet. I am aiming to hit a whopping 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2025. Before I get out of here, I do want to touch back on that giveaway I mentioned earlier. I have an additional copy of Mario Kart World I'll be giving away absolutely free to one of you guys after it launches. Like I said earlier, I'm brand new to YouTube. Like, this is literally one of my first ever videos. Competition right now is non-existent. Your chances to win are super high, so I think you should save yourself the 80 bones by following these super simple steps. First off, you gotta be a subscriber to the channel. I'm sure that's not a shocker. Next up, to help us with the algorithm flow, please interact with some of the content in whatever form that you see fits best. Drop a like, leave a comment, tell me what it is you are enjoying and what you'd like to see in the future, etc., etc. And then finally, this giveaway is being hosted in the Pirate Pit. That's my community Discord server. The link is down in the description below, so pop in, check it out in the relevant channel. The winner is going to be revealed live after the console launches. We'll also be using this space for future giveaways, tournaments, and more gaming, so please pop in and say, hey, it's a good time. Now, last thing here, I will be streaming Mario Kart World live the day it drops. I'm normally streaming PC games, but I just picked up a capture card, and I'm going to figure out how to work this thing over the next few days. That way, come launch day, it should be a pretty seamless transition. I hope to see you there so we can run a few rounds of Mario Kart. I need some Nintendo homies. If you haven't had the chance yet, check out my first ever YouTube video right up here. This is going to serve as an introduction to me and my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching if you made it this far, and I hope you have an awesome rest of your day. I'm looking forward to launch. See you dudes soon.